Your currency trader and currency coach at FX Link. Welcome back to another episode of our Forex Weekend Market Preview. Now, on this week's video, we'll be taking a look on some of the opportunities that are on my radar screen, and to kick things off, we'll look at the USD CAD. And if ever I feel a little bit generous, I might decide to give you a little extra. So make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video. Now, getting on to the USD CAD. If I could try to grab my tool, give me a minute. Yeah, as you can see from this area, this way price action has been giving us a solid uptrend. At this area of price action pushed up, looking left, we managed to break past resistance, giving us a break above, close above. And at this area, this was our first sign of an uptrend. Okay, and at this area, this is where price action gave us a retracement. Now, if you're a pullback trader, this is where you would have been looking for opportunity to get on this market. And price action continued up again. Look left, guys. This is where we break previous resistance structure, giving us a break above, close above. Another clue that price action will be continuing on the upside. Price action gave us a retracement back. If you're a pullback trader, this is where you might have pulled your retracement tool, and you could be looking at a possible 50% retracement. And looking at again, this is where we had previous structure, so this could have been a nice place to enter the market. And now price action continued doing the same thing. Again, we broke past resistance level, giving us a higher close. And again, of course, we'll be expecting to continue to the upside. But now, one thing we know about the market doesn't just shoot straight up to the upside. This is where we might expect price action again to give us a bit of a retracement back to this area. And this is what I'll be particularly interested in this week's video. So another thing that you could have noticed, let me grab this. Pay attention to where price action is currently reacting at this area. If you look left, this is where we're back at a major support level. This is where we could expect past support to become a future resistance. Simple trading, this is where we expect past support to become a future resistance. And again, this is where we might have this pullback that we're anticipating somewhere back at this area. I know we're on the daily chart and it looks like a small move, but again, we're on the daily chart. So if we jump down to the lower time frame, this could be a nice 100 pips move. Another thing maybe you haven't noticed, if I could try to remove this, give me a minute to remove some of this. Okay. If I could take this tool, this first anchor move, and try to clone it and put it right here, what do we get? An equal measured move. And this is where, if you are in this trade, equal measured move, this is where you have been looking for a shorting opportunity, and this is where we had this really to the downside. But that's not it. If you could take the same leg, copy and voila, what do we get? What do we get? A triple equal measured move. So back at this area, this gives us more significance that that's this way we should be expecting price action to really to the downside. Now, jumping down to the lower time frame. Okay, in order to get in this sort of opportunity, I might expect, as you can see, price action has already gave us a really to the downside, so we have to be patient. Can be aggressive and want to enter the market in this area. So what I'll be waiting for is I'll wait for the market. If it opens, give me a push down to this area, and this is where all the newbies were panicking. This all what a video that I was looking at this past week says This is what amateur traders will do. This is where as soon as the market opens and starts pushing to the downside, this is where all the amateur traders will be chasing the market, panicking, having what we call FOMO in the market, a fear of missing out. They were starting to happen in the market, and as soon as price action hits this area, somewhere back where I might expect this resistance area to hold, this is where I expect market to give me a push to the upside. Somewhere this area, give me a double top. Should not break above and close above this week. Should just give me a push, and if it gives me a valid double bottom, probably a lower low, lower close. So this is where I'll be getting in the market. Short an opportunity, anticipating get a move at this area. This is how our risk to reward might look like. Let's go back to the daily chart. This is where, okay, then we might expect to get in a short-term opportunity back at this retest of structure, and stop loss will just have to be just a few pips above this previous high. With 75 pips at 33.84, so probably just at 33.94. And if you look at it, you can see that this offers us a total reward of 216 pips for a total risk of 62 pips. So I raised to 4.6 risk to reward, and yeah. Okay, how do I feel? Should I give you an extra opportunity that I'm looking at? What the heck? Let's take a look at another pair. We still have time. Okay, let's look for another interesting pair. So another pair that you could follow is the pound cat. From this area, this is where we started our initial down move. Price action really to the downside, bit of a retracement, then we continue to the downside. Before we hit this area, look left. This is where we had a nice resistance area and a support level, and this is where price action managed not only break this level of structure, but managed to break and close below it. And what do we do after seeing a break below, close below? Yes, you got it right. This is where you're preparing for a trend continuation opportunity. So this is where we might wait for a pullback. A past support has to become a future resistance. And again, notice how price action reacts as soon as it approaches this level of structure. Let's try to zoom in. Buyers came in, pushed the market up. As soon as we hit this level, this is where sellers came in aggressively. Keep in mind that this is a daily chart, so every bar represents a day. As soon as buyers pushed up to this level of structure, this is where sellers came in aggressively, sucked in the market back to this area. And on Thursday, this is past week Thursday, sellers closed in aggressively on the market. Now, this just shows you how aggressive sellers are on this level. And again, as we mentioned, we are looking at a trend continuation opportunity. So, turning to the 4-hour. This is another pair that we might expect to get a trend continuation opportunity. Okay? Just give me a minute. Quite similar to what we were looking at on the USD CAD. Now wait for price to give us a push back to this level of structure, give us some sort of a reaction, and then give us a retracement to this area, similar to what we were looking at on the USD CAD. Price action should not give us a higher high, higher close above this week. If ever we do get a higher high, higher close, and you're already in the trade, then I'd close the trade. So if we do get a push to this area, get a valid double top, lower low, lower close, then this will be another place where you likely to enter the market. So taking our position tool, entry, submit this area. Okay, stop loss just a few pips. Let's check the screen. Just a few pips above the stop. 61 pips at 77.72. Just a few pips up. Just above 89, 77.89, and take profit. You might be looking to ride this trend way back to this level of structure, and this will offer you a total take profit of 474 pips. And this is so you need to cut down how you'll be taking your first take profit and trail your stops. So hope you enjoyed this video. This is it for this week. If you have any questions or comments or additions, subtractions or multiplications on this video, just make sure to hit the comment below and I'll make sure to get back to you. So for me, on behalf of FX Link, have a profitable trading week and I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.